we are just seconds away from tip-off here. And again, apologies, we won't have too many stats for you here tonight. Again, because our normal stat boy, Travis, is been relegated to
I don't think he can hear us either.
Yeah, to relegating or relaying communication between us here in the booth and the bigwigs down in the trailer. So, again, just bear with us. Hopefully we'll still call a good game, and what you see on the screen will correspond to what we say here. So, here we go with tip-off. Tip-off is controlled by Spearville. Three-point attempt by that's number 23, Sarah Kistler. No good, but Spearville gets the rebound. Spearville, again, with the offensive rebound, will reset their offense near half court. Another three-point attempt, no good. And again, an offensive board, 3 in 1 possession. Mavericks need to do a little bit better job blocking out here early.
Definitely not going after the ball, apparently.
And on the fourth attempt on that possession, Spearville converts.
That's what you get when you get 4 chances.
That was number 14, Elizabeth Stein. And Kiowa County turns it over on the inbounds. There's full court pressure, so Spearville will get the ball back on their side of the court again.
Definitely not a good start right here in the first 2 minutes, minute and a half.
Minute 10, come on. Let's strive for
rounding up.
accuracy. But again, with just a minute expired here, still plenty of time left, really early in the game. Good ball movement for the Lancers. Three-point attempt again. Again, no good. This time, good block out by Liggett. She gets the rebound. Gamble drives to the baseline, and she's fouled, pushed out of bounds. Mavericks get the ball underneath on the baseline. Foul is on number 24, Taylor Offerly. And turnover on the inbounds pass. And transition layup is good. Spearville out to an early 4-0 lead, and they'll set back out for their full court press. And again, press effective for them, and Mavericks turn it over. Going to take a timeout and try to discuss their strategy in dealing with that press.
Please join us for the grand opening of the new Bigwell Museum in May 2012. The new museum will feature exhibits about the beginnings of Greensburg and the digging of the Big Well, the tornado, and the rebuilding of our town as a sustainable community. A new spiral staircase will allow visitors to tour inside of the well. Please visit bigwell.org, Facebook, or Twitter for construction updates and grand opening dates.
Energy and focus can strike new ideas, and it's all around us. A simple breeze blowing, the warmth of the sun.
Full court press working very well for Spearville here early. 2 early turnovers. Also been doing well on the offensive boards. They have a 4-0 lead. So number 24, Taylor Offerly drives in, but her shot attempt's no good. Kiowa County fast on the transition, but a little too quick, and they turn the ball over. Spearville will get it back.
Had an opportunity there, but was still early in the game. Only down 4, surprisingly, considering how it's gone so far.
Well, it's, only so much can happen in the first 2.5 minutes of a basketball game.
You're very contradictory when I say things.
I'm just trying to be diplomatic. You realize I am an elected politician, so I've got to pick my words.
Oh, so I
carefully.
got to work on that.
You do need to work on that since you are running for elected office as well. So just little pro tip. Three-pointer, this one good for number 23, Sarah Kistler.
I'm just trying to point out the obvious. That's all I'm doing.
Now 7-0. Again with the full court pressure. Quick stoppage of the clock here, but Kiowa County gets the ball back. And let's see who touched that last. Looks like it was Spearville, so Kiowa County get the ball back.
I don't know what Matt did to disconnect. How's that pulled up?
And have a reach foul there. That's going to be on number 22, it looks like, Katie Rabe. So Spearville actually in a little bit of foul trouble here early. That's their third team foul, I believe. Or is that the second?
I believe it's only two.
Only two. I'm imagining things. I do that from time to time.
Well, considering we were also trying to work through these technical difficulties, it's we'll forgive you for this one time.
I am, somewhat distracted, so. That is the standing apology. Gamble's 3 attempt, no good.
Hey, you know, we're the announcers. You get what you pay for.
Yes, we do work for free, so. And travel there on number 23, Sarah Kistler. So Kiowa County gets the ball back.
Matt, turn your level up.
And Kiowa County will inbounds the ball. Spearville will again stick with the full court pressure that's been working for them early here.
Matt Moore.
And a steal, and number 24 with the basket. Off of the full court press, and a steal, another steal by number 24. Right around there. Spearville has yet, and in with the bucket for number 34 also. So we had 4 points, real shift real quick in that.
Yeah, and again with the quick turnaround there, Kiowa County's going to take another timeout. So we'll go to a quick commercial break here.
All right, and welcome back. Kiowa County's getting ready to inbound the ball after their timeout. Spearville had a 4-point, about 10-second area right there that they scored.
Yeah, again, the four-court pressure working very well for Spearville, forcing some turnovers, and that's opened up a nice 11-point lead for them here early on.
That's why you're the play-by-play. I'm not very good at calling those.
Yeah, and again, apologies. We're trying to address our technical difficulties, so forgive us if we seem to get distracted. Oh, there, nice pass
on the board.
Melton to Liggett. Results in an easy layup for Liggett, and we're back on the board as my esteemed colleague has observed there. And it looks like Kiowa County forced another turnover there. So we'll get the ball back and try to close the gap even further. Although, again, that full court pressure really giving Kiowa County fits. No turnover there, although the inbounds pass was deflected.
Yeah, I think the sorry, I was over on the
Gets the ball into Liggett. She passes to Liggett. And good ball moving up the court. Unfortunately, Melton cannot convert on the
very nice
attempt.
pass going up there. They just couldn't convert on that.
Yeah, but much more effective in breaking the pressure there. Good ball movement up the court, so hopefully the Lady Mavericks can continue that trend. And shot blocked by Melton. Textbook on that one.
next commercial break. Let me know. I'm going to try something here to see if I can't get them in.
And Spearville will inbounds the ball.
At the next commercial break.
That looks like that was a 2. And that is indeed the case. That was number 15, Allison Helfrich.
Yeah, Kiowa County's still having a real bad time with this press.
Yeah, pressure really giving them fits. Although they seem to be improving somewhat from earlier really early in the game. They're having a little more success. Again, hopefully they'll keep learning and getting that ball further up court.
Oh, they're calling it off. They're calling it off Kiowa County, Spearville ball. I don't definitely believe that. I think it went off Spearville.
Just like baseball, you can't argue balls and strikes. In basketball, really can't argue with the man
You
in the
can
striped
argue
shirt.
them all you want. Doesn't mean you're going to win.
Well, that's what's implied, is they're always right regardless of whether they're right or not. Going to call a jump ball on that rebound. Possession arrow will go back to Kiowa County. Another turnover for Spearville on the press, although they return the favor and travel there, so Kiowa County get the ball back. Going deep there, too deep actually. Liggett doesn't find anybody, so.
And looks like Kiowa County, the girl was going for a slant instead of a go. Couldn't get that long bomb.
Although,
That's interesting.
Yeah, I guess the ball was tipped by the inbound defender for the Lancers.
Huh.
So
Very interesting.
Kiowa County gets the ball back at their side of the court. Pass to Liggett. She has a hard time coming down with it, but she does. Brings it back out to the front court. Melton out on the wing, passes out to Heft. Back down to the baseline. About 2:15 remaining here in the first period. Lancers lead 13-2. Spearville really keeping up the pressure even in the half court. They're not giving the Maverick offense much room to operate. And another turnover there. Ball goes out of bounds on the inbounds or the entry attempt to Liggett, so Spearville get the ball back.
Yeah, they definitely are staying on top of Kiowa County with that pressure.
Well, that
It seems to be working. They're definitely having some issues with it. Just call me Captain Obvious.
Sign of a good color person. I'm a color commentator.
The John Madden of high school basketball.
Yes. Going to call a blocking foul on Heather Melton. That's her first and also the team first. Three-pointer good. That's number 15, Allison Helfrich. It's her fifth point of the game. Or I'm sorry, I guess her toe was on the line. The ref called that a 2.
That pressure's still giving Kiowa County some fits. Spearville has the ball again off of that.
Going to get Liggett on a reach there. Be her first foul and the team second. Number 0, Caitlin Gamble coming into the game, back into the game for the Mavericks. Replacing 24, Brooke Bowman. Couple quick tricks up and down the court here. Spearville has the ball back. Entry pass into the post. Kicks it back out to the wing. Three-pointer. No good. But Spearville will get the offensive rebound. Ryan Heft comes down with the rebound there. And Melton is going to get and the foul. Okay, really, that's going to be the key, I think, for the Mavericks is they're having much more success, getting the defensive rebounds, not giving Spearville a chance to set up that full court press.
Yeah, they definitely need to do the quick passes, get that transition down the court.
Yeah, limit the offensive rebounds and get the ball up court as quick as possible. Number 5, Chelsea Oberly in the game now for the Mavericks. Melton's free throw no good, so the score stands at 15-4 in favor of the Lancers. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Another offensive rebound. No good. And many offensive rebounds here for the Lancers. And there's another one. And that one will translate into points for them.
They're just in the right spot at the right time. That ball just keeps bouncing right to them.
And again with full court pressure. And again, they turn over by the Mavericks. Really kind of been the story of this first quarter so far. A lot of offensive second chances for the Lancers and a lot of forced turnovers on that full court press, leading to a big lead here. 6 seconds left. And doesn't look like they're going to get a shot off. That's the end of the first period. So we'll end it here. Break. It is now 17-4. We'll join you here for the second period in a couple minutes.
ITC is the nation's largest independent transmission provider, a regional company that has become a leader by redefining the industry.
What we have today in the transmission grid is an equivalent of what Eisenhower had in the 50s on the highway system. There was no interstate highway. So we are transforming that state local highway into an interstate highway system to seamlessly transport electric energy coast to coast. Everybody gets an entrance and exit ramp. Everybody has equal access to it. Every time you plug something in, you get the power that you as a customer desire.
ITC, the future of energy lives here.
Okay, we're back here for the second period of this game. Kiowa County trails 4-17 to the Spearville Lancers. Again, the story of the first period was heavy full court pressure by the Lancers, leading to a lot of turnovers. Also, Lancers got a lot of second chances on offensive rebounds, which is why the Mavericks trail right now 17-4. Let's see who touched the ball last. Looks like that was off of Spearville, and Kiowa County will get the ball back. Kiowa County will inbounds the ball again. Okay. Liggett has the ball at the point. She kicks it back out to Liggett a little farther on the point.
Yeah, Spearville is still coming with that hot pressure. They're really pressing them pretty good.
Going to get a reach foul there on Spearville. It's on number 23, Sarah Kistler.
It's definitely flustering them.
And that's the Kistler's first foul, team fourth. Gamble drives on the baseline. She's going to be fouled there. Number 22, that's Katie Rabe on the foul. It's her second, team fifth. Another inbounds underneath the basket for the Mavericks. Kicks it out to Liggett on the wing, over to Oberly. Melton on the baseline, back to Liggett. Oberly has it on the wing. Pass deflected off of Spearville. Mavericks will keep the ball.
It seems like Kiowa County's trying to set it up, but they just keep getting that pressure. They need to pull the trigger a little bit sooner, it looks like. They are having 1 or 2 seconds where they're open. But that Spearville defense is coming over quick.
Going to be called with an over and back there. Ryan Heff had a hard time handling the inbounds pass. So another turnover for the Mavericks. 6:30 left to play in the first half. Mavericks trail 17-4. Three-pointer. That is good. Number 23, Sarah Kistler, good with a three. 20-4. Spearville leads.
You can hear Grant. Good.
Melton down on the baseline. No good on the shot. Spearville gets the rebound. Push the ball up the court pretty quick here.
Jim, probably do that at halftime.
Good ball movement. No shots, no good, and that's going to be, it looks like an over-the-back call. So Spearville, for all the success with the pressure D, that is getting them into a little bit of foul trouble here. Not bad, but it is their 16th foul. That foul was on number 14, Elizabeth Stein. That's her first of the evening.
There is that fine line between being over-aggressive and aggressive enough to get into foul trouble.
That's kind of the price you pay. Is you're really aggressive, you're gonna accumulate some fouls, but can't argue with the results.
Not right now.
They're up by 16. Although they have backed off the full court pressure there. They just set up in half court D, didn't pressure Kiowa County as they bought the ball up court.
And it might hurt them in the long run at the end. At the end if they're in foul trouble.
It might, but as the score stands now, I don't think they can complain with their position at the 5-minute mark here at the second period.
Hard to argue with production.
And another offensive board. That's number 34, Ella Stein. And she was fouled on that putback attempt, so she'll have a shot at a three-point play. That's really rough. I mean, there were 4 Mavericks underneath that basket and 1 Lancer, and she got that ball. So just ball not bouncing the Mavericks' way tonight. And she converts the free throw, and score stands at 23-4 in favor of Spearville.
All right, now Spearville ball inside over to the wing. Kiowa County rebound. They're going to try to drive it down there.
Nice shot block there for Spearville.
I don't know if it was a foul or a shot block. Probably a block.
That was a shot block. That's what it was called, at least.
Well, yeah.
That's what the stat books will call it.
Well, I just heard the whistle. I didn't know if they had called a foul on her or not. But
another turnover for Kiowa County. Kiowa County comes down with the rebound. Gamble drive to the baseline to gets herself 2 points. Gets Kiowa County's total up to 6 for this first half. Another three-pointer for Spearville. Brings their total up to 26-6, their lead. That was number 25, Lindsay Heskamp.
And a steal for Spearville.
Her first points of the night. Liggett comes down with the rebound. It looks like the Mavericks will have a chance for some easy points here, and they do indeed. Number 22, Ryan Heft with the easy layup. Stein on the baseline. That's going to be good. And we're going to take a quick timeout here. We'll join you after the break. Just under 3 minutes left to play here. Gamble takes a shot, no good. Rebound, Melton. No good on the shot there. Scrap on the floor, call a jump ball. Look, that will go back to Kiowa County. Kiowa County will bring the ball up the court with 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Trailing 28-10. Drive in, and shot falls for number 2, Ryan Heft. It's a shooter's roll right there. Score now 12-28. And Liggett with the rebound.
Well, Kiowa County definitely showing some signs of life here in the last minute or so. And sometimes you just don't get those calls.
Yeah, the refs, they make some, they miss some. Kiowa County gets a turnover. Throws the ball off the ref.
The ref really failed on trying to get that pass.
Well, the result's pretty much the same. Spearville would have got the ball either way. And number 24, Taylor Offerly, kind of takes it the entire way, gets 2 points for the layup, and is fouled.
And the ref got an assist on that one.
That is true. Gamble drives in, takes a shot, no good, but she gets her own rebound.
Pretty good reaction right there.
Going to call a foul on the floor. I believe we'll have some free throws here. The foul is on number 22, Katie Rabe. That's her third of the first half here, so. And that is indeed the 7th team foul, so Kiowa County will get a 1-on-1. Be number 22, Ryan Heft, taking the attempts. First attempt is good. And attempt number 2, good. Ryan Heft makes them both. Brings the total for the Mavericks up to 14. They now trail by 17 points to Spearville with 33 seconds left to play. Another offensive rebound for Spearville, and yet another. Gonna call a foul there. Number 23, Sarah Kistler, will get 2 free throw attempts. Foul is on number 33, Angela Liggett. First attempt, no good. And second attempt, that'll roll in there. Brings the score 32-14. Looks like Spearville's going back to the full court pressure here with just 15 seconds left to play in the first half. And again, it works for them when forcing the turnover. So it looks like they'll get the last chance of the first half with 12 and a half seconds left to play. See if they can make anything out of it. Five seconds to play. No good on the shot, and second shot after the clock. So we will end the first half with the Spearville leading 32-14. Again, full court pressure and offensive rebounds. That's really the story of the first half. So that's why the Mavericks find themselves down by 18 points. Hopefully they'll be able to work it out at halftime.
Yeah, they just haven't had an answer for that full court press. They need to work on that, and I'm guessing the free throws in the end are going to have to save them if they're going to be getting the Spearville into foul trouble with their aggressive play.
Yep. Well, we'll take a break here for halftime. We'll join you back here in about 10 minutes. We look forward to seeing you in the second half. This basketball game between the Kiowa County Lady Mavericks and the Spearville Lady Lancers. First half of the basketball game was dominated by the Lancers. As is this first possession, they get 2 more easy points. As you see, they're doing full court pressure here, which has caused Kiowa County fits, caused a lot of turnovers, and resulted in a lot of points for Spearville. So good result there for Kiowa County. They're able to break the press, and hopefully that'll be an early trend that continues here in the second half. But they do trail by 20, 34-14. Kiowa County moving the ball around, trying to find an open shot. Does find a nice shot, but that fault does not fall in for Caitlin Gamble. And Spearville will move the ball down the court. Again, I'm Matt Christensen calling the game here for you tonight, and I am joined right now by Travis Barnes. Say hello, Travis.
Hello.
I said say hello, Travis, not just hello.
Oh, hello, Travis.
There you go. You would never make it in Ballville, man. I'm sorry.
Oh,
like
yeah.
That.
Well, you know, I was born about a century later than I should have.
That's not an excuse.
Well,
it is an excuse. It's just not a very good one.
I'll try harder next time.
Okay, Kiowa can't rebound there. And they'll try to whittle down this 20-point lead. Liggett will take the shot. No good. Spearville gets a rebound. 6 minutes left to play here.
The Lady Mavericks really tried to make a comeback there towards the end of the first half, Matt. I'd like to see them keep that pressure on and make it a closer game.
Well, it was really helped that the latter part of the second half, Spearville kind of backed off that full court pressure, which really Kiowa County was having a hard time getting the ball up to their part of the court. And at least with the full court press off, they were able to set up their offense on the other side. So Unfortunately, it looks like Spearville's showing that full court pressure here early in the second half, so hopefully they talked it over at halftime and have a better strategy with it.
Well, if it isn't broke, don't fix it.
Three-point attempt, no good. Spearville gets the rebound, and that shot will fall. That's number 22, Katie Rabe, getting the offensive board and getting 2 points on the putback.
Yeah, the Mavericks had really good rebounding position on that. They just couldn't come up with it. They failed to block her out, and she got the rebound.
Liggett's going to take the shot. No good. Rebound by the Lady Lancers. That's number 22, Rabe, coming down with that board on the defensive end that time. Three-point attempt. That one's going to be good. That's number 24, Taylor Offerly on the three.
They've really been able to put down the threes tonight, Matt. Spearville, their girls really can shoot from outside the arc.
Yeah, just really kind of a combination. They've had an overall good effort tonight. Defensive end forcing a lot of turnovers on the boards, and also they're shooting the ball well. And that's why they find themselves up by 25 points. Ryan Heft taking the ball in there with 2 points. The score now stands 39-16 in favor of the Lady Lancers. Lancers inbound the ball. Looks like Kiowa County is going to go with a little more pressure than they've been showing earlier in this game. And looks like they took a little bit too much time bringing the ball in, and that's going to be a 5-second turnover.
Yeah, the Lady Mavericks defensive set, Matt, there really put the Lancers in a position not to be able to get the ball in bounds and turn the ball over.
Well, and really, if Mavericks want to get back in this game, they are going to have to show some pressure on the defense, because they need some defensive stops and turnovers in addition to some points themselves. So they will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Try to get the ball into Melton, but Lancers took it away. So another defensive turnover, or forced turnover for the Lancers. Liggett went for the shot blocking attempt, and it looks like her arm got all ball, but probably caught the body. Call a foul on her. That's number 15, Allison Helfrich, taking the shots, makes the first. So, Travis, what insights can you offer us? I know first half you were playing tech support for us. Seem to have gotten most of our bugs worked out, but now that you are able to devote your attention to the game, what do you think?
I think the Lady Mavericks need to score some more points.
If they want to win the game, that's probably a good strategy. I don't know if that qualifies as a strategy, but that's what I'm calling it.
Well, I calls them like I sees them.
When was your last visit to the optometrist? Just asking.
That's a good question. I don't think I've ever been to the optometrist.
I don't see. I may see a problem here, or the root cause of one. Lancers setting up their offense. That'll be a 2-point attempt. Foot was on the line, but it is good. So not quite as good as 3 points, but I'm sure the Lancers will take the 2. That was number 25, Lindsay Heskamp on the shot. And turnover. She gets a steal on the other end. Passes the ball in and gets an assist. That's number 22, Katie Rabe. Or sorry, 32, Jessica Lamp. And that is Lamp's first points of the game. And Kiowa County is going to take a timeout there on that run by Lancers. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll join you after the break.
Energy and focus can strike new ideas, and it's all around us. A simple breeze blowing, the warmth of the sun. Energy is the foundation for economic growth, for prosperity, but it's nothing without people. The producers, builders, and consumers, the workers. We must have a skilled workforce. What if we focus on energy and jobs, two of the hottest topics today? Industries, educators, job seekers brought together in one place at one time to share the expectations for future of South Central Kansas energy needs. Energy and jobs focused together this summer in Greensburg at the Energy Summit and Job Fair 2012. For more information, contact Paul DeWeese at 620-723-5045.
Welcome back with about 2 minutes left to play here in the third period. Really, this game has been dominated by the Lady Lancers. They lead 45-16, although the Mavericks do have possession of the ball at the current time. Again, really tough defensive pressure on both ends of the court for the Lancers. It forced quite a few turnovers and led to a lot of points for them. Same could be said of offensive rebounds. But Melton gets a good shot there, no good. She gets her own rebound and is fouled on the putback attempt. And she'll get a couple free throw shots here. Makes the first.
Sorry about the silence there, Matt. I'm just getting the stats pulled up here in front of me so that I can be more educated when I speak.
Knowledge is, well, how do you finish that phrase? I forget. Melton does not make the second, so the score remains 17-45 in favor of Spearville. Some contact there, but it looks like the official's going to call that incidental. 12 for the Lancers. Emily Slatterly a little slow to get up, but she does. Looks like she's okay. That's good to see. And Mavericks will be getting the ball back.
Just looking at the score now, Matt, looks like the Lady Lancers are averaging about 51 points per game. So they're almost to their mark here with a minute to go in the third period.
Well, again, their defensive pressure has caused Kiowa County quite a few problems and led to quite a few points. So, again, just a good game for the Lancers so far and not such a good game for the Mavericks. Melton went up to try to get that rebound but wasn't able to keep a hold of it. She touched the ball last, so Spearville will get the ball back. Who is the leading scorer on the season for the Lady Lancers? Travis?
Stein is. She's averaging about 14.6 points per game.
Now there are two Steins. Is that Ella Stein or Elizabeth Stein?
That would be Elizabeth Stein, number
Elizabeth
34.
Stein. So yeah, so getting a lot of points down there at the post. Although Elizabeth, actually, Ella Stein not in the game currently. Three-point attempt no good for number 25, Lindsay Heskamp. Jump ball on the rebound. Possession arrow will give the ball back to Kiowa County.
Matt, I stand corrected. That is Ellie Stein, number 34, not Elizabeth. Elizabeth, the stat sheet I was looking at had E. Stein for both of them.
E. Stein, yes.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Ryan Heft comes down with the rebound, not able to convert on the putback. Try again, foul, and the basket. So she'll have a chance at a three-point play. And she gets the three-point play.
And Matt, Ryan Heft's actually the second leading scorer for the Mavericks. She averages about 8.3 points per game.
Well, she is definitely leading the way tonight for the Mavericks. She has 11 on the night, which accounts for over half of the Kiowa County's current total.
Yeah, she's really showed up to play tonight.
Just under 10 seconds to play here in the third period. Kiowa County try to get a good shot here to the end on a high note, heading into the final period. Oberle has the ball at the wing, passes down to the baseline. Heft has the ball knocked away as she tries to shoot. Melton with the ball, and Kiowa County will not get another shot off. And we'll end the third period with a 25-point lead for Spearville, 45-20 over Kiowa County. We'll join you for the final period here in a couple minutes. For now, we'll leave you for a break and join you when we get back. And welcome back to the final period of this game between the Kiowa County Lady Mavericks and the Spearville Lady Lancers. Lancers lead 45-20. Their defense has been very effective for them here tonight, creating a lot of turnovers and resulting in a lot of points. Going to have a foul there. You see who that was called on, Travis?
No, I did not.
You need to pay more attention.
I do need to pay better attention.
That foul was on a shot, so Spearville will get two free throws. That's number 12, Emily Slatterly, who will be getting free throw attempts. No good on the first. Foul is on number 20, by the way, Katie Larsh. It was her first, team second of the half. Really not too many fouls here in the second half. Each team only has 2.
Yeah, it's been a pretty clean half. Well, at least the third period was pretty clean. We'll see if they can keep that up here in the fourth. Good rebound.
Second free throw attempt, no good. Score remains 45-20. Oberle on the wing. She's going to pass it back to the point to Bowman. Bowman's entry pass no good. It's intercepted. And she is going to foul to prevent the easy 2 points. Number 25, Lindsay Heskamp, will get 2 free throws on the other end. First free throw attempt will roll out. And I'm just going to have to chide our producer. He's thinking this would be a 1-on-1 attempt. There are only 3 team fouls, so we are not in the 1-on-1 at all. She was fouled as she shot, so this was her second of 2.
And she missed
no
both.
Good on both. And sorry, Grant, but I know you can't hear Grant, but he's blaming the referee. Be a man, Grant. Just admit you're wrong. Kiowa County has the ball. Liggett's going to drive down the baseline. Will not take a shot. Passes out to Oberle, and she turns the ball over. Again, really tough defensive pressure by the Lancers, just really causing a lot of problems for the Mavericks tonight.
And also on the offensive end, Matt, they've been really, really consistent with their offense and putting the Mavericks in a position to where they have been fouling.
Slatterly will get 2 more free throw attempts here.
She's a 33% free throw shooter, Matt.
Well, she made both of them last time. Or no, she missed the first one, didn't she? I forget. I know it was only 2 minutes ago, but I forgot. Anyway, she missed that one, I'm sure. Actually, I'm sure she missed both of them last time because the score is still 45-20.
It was not her shooting. Previous free throw shooter was Oberle, number 20. No, 25. Heskamp. Heskamp was at the line.
Well, I just don't remember anything correctly.
That's okay.
And that's not just true of calling the game here. I'm wrong pretty much everything I ever do. So I'm used to it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't feel sorry for me. Liggett has the ball at the point. Heft's going to take a long two, no good. But she will get her own rebound. She drives in towards the basket, loses the ball. Spearville gets it. Again, Spearville getting a lot of second, third chances on the offensive end. That ball was last touched by the Mavericks, so Spearville will retain possession. 6:04 play here in the game.
Yeah, the Lady Lancers average about 27 rebounds per game, Matt.
That's going to be a foul on number 5, Chelsea Oberly. Her first foul looks like it'll be the team's fifth or sixth. Not yet in the bonus for Spearville, although they're getting close. Liggett with the shot block there, and the other Liggett gets the rebound, but again, Mavericks getting a little bit too much of a hurry trying to transition over to the other end of the court and turn the ball over. Spearville gets the ball back. Quick touch pass. Fancy play, well executed, just shot didn't fall. Jump ball on the rebound, possession arrow in the Mavericks' favor. Spearville again backing off the full court pressure here with a comfortable lead late in the game. And Ryan Heft will bring the ball up court for the Mavericks. Oberly's inbounds pass is deflected back out to her. Heft back out to Liggett. And Spearville tips the ball out of bounds. Kiowa County gets the ball back. Liggett with the three, no good. Spearville gets the rebound, and they will pull the ball back, set up for their half-court offense. Open three, no good. Liggett with the rebound. That was number 32, Jessica Lamp, on the three-point attempt. And we'll have a blocking foul on Spearville. On number 24, Taylor Offerly. That is her third foul of the game, only the team's third here in the second half. Gamble with a three-pointer, no good. Gets her own rebound. And Heft on the baseline, no good. Looks like the Mavericks going with a zone now, 2-3 zone. If I remember my basketball strategy correctly. Would you concur with me there, Travis?
I think I would concur with you.
Okay, that's a good sign I might be wrong. Three-pointer, good. That is number 32, Jessica Lamp.
Now what zone setup is this, Matt?
That looks like a 3-2, or 2-1-2.
2-1-2.
Well, sorry, the center player is playing pretty high up in the...
Nice.
Whatever it wasn't too effective. The Mavericks scored.
Well, at least you didn't call it a nickel defense.
That's hockey, right?
Yes, that's right.
Heft's foot's on the line. No good. Liggett's on the rebound. Her putback attempt's so good. Spearville comes down with the rebound that time. Score stands at 49-22. It's again very comfortable lead here late for the Lancers. Looks like they're going to be comfortable just to bide their time and take a nice shot. Like that one.
Wow.
That's number 23, Sarah Kistler.
They really know how to shoot the three-pointer.
That 3 points brings Sarah's total for the night up to 12. Melton answers, though, with her 5th point of the night. We're now at 24-52.
And just looking at the season team totals, as a team, the Lady Lancers actually shoot 35% from behind the arc, which as a team, that's really not too bad.
That's actually a really good percentage. Although, again, tonight, they have been shooting well, really from beyond the arc, but all over the court. But the big story for them, again, is the defensive pressure and the offensive rebounds. They have the ball underneath their own basket right now. Looks like we have some mass substitutions really on both ends. Outcome of the game is pretty much assured right now. Both teams just getting some of their younger players a chance to play.
You know, the Mavericks are most definitely missing Hedrick down on the inside. I think she'd be a big difference in this game, give them a stronger inside presence.
She was injured about a week and a half ago.
Right, at the game here, the last home game.
Yes, so again, hoping she gets well soon. And Mavericks are feeling her loss, I think, here tonight. But again, just got to give kudos to Spearville for playing just a very, very tight game here tonight on both ends of the court.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything less from a team that only has 2 losses on the season.
Shot from the top of the key, no good. Rebound to Heft, and she is fouled. No free throws quite yet. That will be the 6th team foul. So Kiowa County will just get the ball back their backcourt. Ball last touched by Spearville. Kiowa County get it back with 1 minute left to play here. Looks like they're just going to let the clock run. 52 seconds left to play. Long pass to Hef. She's going to take the 3. No good. Ball last touched by the Mavericks. And we're running down to just 30 seconds left to play in this game. 52-24 in favor of Spearville. Shot no good. Mavericks will look to have the last possession of the game. See if they can get a couple points in on a high note. Turn the ball over. 5 seconds left to play. And looks like that will be the end of this game. Final score is going to be 52-24. Lady Mavericks going to lose this one to the Lady Lancers. Again, the full court pressure defense, the offensive rebounds, and the three-pointers, really the story of this game for the Lancers. And outcome never really in doubt. So we'll take a quick break here. We'll join you for the boys' game here in 10 or 15 minutes. In the meantime, stay tuned if you'd like to for just a few videos the Media Center's produced. Otherwise, we'll see you for the boys' game here later tonight.